Hey everybody, welcome back to Frankenstang. Just another quick update, kind of show you where we're at. As you can see, we're finally getting somewhere now on this car. Masking, primer, bodywork. Most of the main bodywork is completed. Again, we've elected, because of the budget, not to strip the rest of the car. And as I've said before, I really wish I could have, but hey, I understand. Not everybody has a bottomless pit for a wallet, so. But as you can see here, everything's looking good. Trunk lid's off, everything's off. But I would show you, once it's all back together, the gaps look great. Sail panels came out real nice. These are pretty much almost finished off here. Just a little bit of sanding work here on these quarters. That is a polyester primer surfacer. Pretty much spray-on body filler. Both sides, like I said, look really good here. Gonna keep on plugging along on the old girl here. Excuse me. Make it look nice. The rest of the car here, we're just gonna go ahead and wet sand the rest of the car, fix any little chips and dings and whatnot. I've already gone through and degreased everything. We'll go through the fenders, we'll go through everything and just sand it down, sand what we have. Again, unfortunately, not stripping it down, but got that crack fixed there. Ended up having to dig that all the way out down the metal. It was a crack in the lead. It's about right here is where it was. Dug all that out, got rid of the crack, cleaned the metal underneath there. A little bit of filler over top of it. That's gonna look fine. But as I said, body work. Now the endless task of sanding and sanding and sanding some more. Then you paint it. Then you sand it a few more times. Then you polish it. Then you put it back together and hope you don't scratch it so you don't have to paint it again. But she's coming along good. Started out with one direction in mind, and boy, oh boy, have we changed directions on this car. As I mentioned, the budget just wasn't there to do what we originally planned. But even at that, he's gonna end up with a nice car here when it's all said and done. It still has some issues. The customer is fully aware of what still exists on the car. And well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start sanding some more on this car. And sanding some more on this car. And probably, next time I have a video of it, we'll have it in the booth right before paint, and then we'll show you after paint and assembly. But overall, you know, a lot of hours just to get to this point. A lot of hours. I added them up yesterday, and we are well past 300 hours. 300 plus hours. I think we're creeping up on 330 to be exact, just to get it to this point. And looking at what I've got to do, I've already got the trunk lid wet sanded down here, so the trunk lid's going to be fine. This is pretty much going to be ready to paint. But what I've got left to do on here, and then reassembly, I'm going to bet I've got, at least another 150 hours worth of work, maybe even a little more. We'll see how things go. Hopefully I don't run into any delamination issues with the paint that's on the car as I start to sand it. If everything goes as well as it did on the trunk lid there, I think we're gonna be fine. But you know, as I mentioned in an earlier video, there's a reason automotive restoration is as expensive as it is. It's because of the amount of hours involved just to make something right. Sanding and sanding and sanding is nothing but hours and hours and hours. Repairing rust is hour upon hour. Nothing will destroy a budget more than rust and bad repairs on top of it. And on this car, we had both. But we don't have that anymore, at least from the doors back, and at least as far as the driver's floor is concerned. So kind of is what it is. You know, you're looking at a car that will probably have close to 500 hours in from start to finish at delivery. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours for not having a car completely stripped down to bare metal. But nothing you can do. You know, you see on these TV shows all the time, they seem to get done real quick. Oh, it shouldn't take that long. Well, it does. It takes quite a while. And when you uncover as many problems as we had on this car, and you have to fix as many things, adds up. Hours are hours. It is what it is. Overall, like I said, he's still going to end up with a really nice car, way better than what rolled in here, but not as good as we would like it to be. Anyway, like I said, probably next time you see this car, it'll be in the booth. Like, subscribe, see ya.